What's up, you guys? It's Ben and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything there is relating to selling on Amazon. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, consider subscribing. For today's video, what I wanted to do is talk to you about my monthly income. Recently, Darren from FBA Elite has posted a video about his passive sources of income, and that got me thinking as to how much money do I make each and every single month. But I wanted to do a little twist on it. What I want to do is give you a little bit of inspiration and give you the difference, and what the idea is basically show you how much it has increased from 2 years ago when I started my Amazon FBA business. It's actually about 2.5 years ago. You will see how much I was making back then and how much I am making now. So let's get to it. So back in 2018, my first source of income was basically my salary. I was working in the City of London as a recruitment agent, and basically I was making around £2,500 each and every single month with commissions here and there. I hated that job, okay? Just like a lot of you at the moment probably are disliking your job as well. Otherwise, you've been watching this video. I personally absolutely hated the commute to London each and every single day, all of the costs associated with working in central London, such as the commute, such as lunch each and every single day as well, and just the amount of stress and time it took to get to work and come back from work, I absolutely hated. My girlfriend, on the other hand, also was working as a graphic designer and was making about 1,600 each and every single month as well. Now, she actually liked her job quite a lot, but she was working for quite a terrible company that made her work a lot of additional hours. I'm sure you can relate to this, where you start off signing up with 9 to 5, however you soon end up working 8 to 6 and sometimes even 8 till 7, which is exactly what happened to my girlfriend. And it's at this point in 2018 where we decided we have to do something about it. If we're not going to quit our jobs, we are at least going to find another source of income, something that we can do on the side to potentially supplement our income, so in a few years time we can leave our jobs and do it full time. And that's exactly what we did. So let's forward now to 2020, and the first, as you can see in 2018, our total income was £4,100 after tax, okay, which sounds like quite a decent amount of money. However, at the same time, you must understand is that we were living in London, you know, with all the travel costs, with how expensive it isn't to live in London. This is really a modest living for us, at least. Now, in 2020, how had things changed? Well, my first source of income have actually been mentorships. Something that I have released back in 2020 around May, June time. This is basically where I help fellow Amazon FBA sellers start up their businesses and scale their businesses. And £300 a month has basically been my average each and every single month in 2020. Okay, now I am perfectly happy with this number, you know, not going any higher in 2021, because this is not my main source of income. Unlike many YouTubers who actually want to go more into the teaching about FBA as opposed to selling it themselves, I, on the other hand, want to focus continuously to sell on Amazon as opposed to teaching. Okay, I will help you. Whoever wants additional help and additional mentorship, I will provide that advice. But I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that actually shift their focus away from selling on Amazon more onto selling courses and mentorships. And I personally find that quite disingenuous, because a lot of these sellers actually will not be selling anymore, will actually stop selling on Amazon and focus solely on selling you mentorships and courses. And actually that makes me think, how much of an expert are these guys? How much money have they made themselves by selling on Amazon? If they only launched 3 or 4 products throughout their career on Amazon effectively, how much of an expert are they to teach you guys what to do? Because Amazon changes so much so rapidly. So next up, investments. This is where I started back in 2020. In the very beginning, I decided to put some of the money away that we've been making away to stocks and shares, because the market was relatively at a high peak. I thought it was going to continue to go up, and I invested around £10,000 in companies such as Tesla, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, and some few like not as well heard like Beyond Meat, Nordstrom, Dropbox, Slack, that have done quite well for me as well. Majority of my investment actually came around March and April time when market really crashed due to COVID. So I've been able to make around on average £800 a month, because my yearly increase in my portfolio profits wise is around $10,000 at the moment, which I'm actually really happy. And this is one of the sources of income in 2021, and in 2022 I will continue to focus on more and more and put more and more money in as well. Next up, consultancies. So when you start selling on Amazon, guys, you will understand that you get very much really good experience in various different aspects of e-commerce. You understand how pictures work. You understand how to create a well and optimized listing. You understand how SEO works. You understand how Amazon PPC works, and PPC just in general, not just on Amazon. And all of that information is very valuable, okay? Because we are living in this new age where majority of high street is now going bankrupt or moving online. They need people like us that have got experience selling online to help them. So what has happened to me is that through my contacts, I've actually been able to help a few companies on the high street move their operations into the online space. And what I do is effectively help them out each and every single month, telling them what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and how to scale up their business as a consultant effectively. So I've got about 3 or 4 businesses that I help out on the side, and they pay me each and every single month, which adds up to around £1,100 a month. Not a bad amount of money. I don't really mind if it goes up next year or not. It's not something that I'll be focusing too much, but hopefully with the growth of my YouTube channel, fingers crossed, it will pick up too. Next up, Amazon EU. This is where I make relatively decent amounts of money, and Amazon EU effectively is all of the marketplaces besides UK that I currently sell at. A lot of the products that I initially introduced into the UK marketplace, I thought will actually be a good idea to sell on other marketplaces as well, such as Italy, France, Sweden, Netherlands, Germany, and so on. Some of those products have done quite well, some of them have not, but all I had to do is literally just send my inventory to those warehouses into those countries and optimize my listings, and that was a quite easy £2,500 to make additionally, because the inventory is already there. I'm already selling all of those products in the UK. I might as well sell them in the EU. All I had to do is just change the listing, change the wording a little bit, and make sure to translate each and every single customer's messages so I'm able to respond to them as accurately as possible. And then last but not least, my biggest source of income at the moment is selling on Amazon UK. Okay, throughout the year so far, I've had many ups and downs in terms of my sales, but on average, after doing quite a lot of careful calculations, I make about £9,500 of profit each and every single month in 2020. I'm really happy about that, and I think it's actually been a really positive year for me. Even though COVID has hit us quite tremendously, I actually thought it'd be a lot less this year, but I'm quite happy with the number. However, it does concern me a little bit because, as you can see, majority of my income comes from one source, and that is Amazon UK. So next year, what I want to do is still focus on Amazon.co.uk, but start to focus a little bit more on my investments, putting more money into stocks and shares, because I do believe the market is going to correct itself in 2021, and also introduce other sources of income, such as buying a property, buy to let, or potentially, get another source of income such as through YouTube AdSense. Hopefully, if I reach 1,000 subscribers, maybe do some affiliate marketing only in the products that I personally believe in, so I can kind of diversify a little bit, make sure I have a few more sources of income, because everybody tells you about how scared they are by only doing Amazon UK. What if your Amazon account gets blocked or whatever? Personally, that has happened to me, and I was able to recover it twice, so I'm not too scared about that. But still, I still want to make sure to diversify my sources of income, make sure they line up a little bit more than they do at the moment. So that will be my focus in 2021. But the point of this video, guys, is just to show you is that at the end of the day, now currently my income each and every single month is around £14,200. Now, if we compare that to 2018, only in the space of 2 years, there has been an increase in income of £10,100. So the goal of this video, guys, is to show you that with Amazon FBA UK, okay, if you do decide to start selling online, no matter where you start at the moment, even if you're working with only £1,000 of budget, there is so much opportunity for you to really change your life and increase and more than double your income in a relatively short period of time, just like I did. I'm not here to show off. I'm not here to brag about how much I'm making. I'm here to inspire you guys, because I know that you're going to be running into difficulties. I know that Amazon is going to make it really difficult for you to sell products online, with them pushing you out more and more, giving you more obstacles, more hoops to jump over. However, trust me when I tell you, it's all worth it. So persevere, continue to go past each and every single obstacle, and you will slowly start to see the rewards of it. And then later on down the line, just like I did, quit your job and start doing it full time. Okay, that's all there is to this particular video. So that's pretty much it for today. I really hope you guys found it useful. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. On the next video, what I'm going to do is actually give you some tax advice. Some tax advice, because very recently I've got a very big corporation bill that I have to pay. So I spoke to my accountant and he came up with a few ways to reduce that next year that I really want to share with you guys. So stay tuned in for that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.